Right, another week, a little bit more progress. Just thought I'd keep you updated on this. Done a little bit, not tons, but the biggest thing back here was I've removed all the blue paint from this rear cross member piece. So I put it back on just for now because I'm not going to be painting it for at least a couple of weeks, and I didn't want to lose any of the parts. So just put it back together again. But yeah, that's going to be primed and painted black. I've gone over it a few times with some paint softener and taken all the blue off and wet sanded it, so it's I think it'll be alright. It's just going to be black, it shouldn't be a problem. The bits here I'm still waiting to arrive, so I don't know when they're going to be here, hopefully sooner rather than later. Main deck plate itself, I've done all the edges so they tuck in behind the side skirt and then around the back there, as you can see. Just, I don't know, make it look a bit neater. And then the pieces that were here that I've cut out to go around the wing tops, I've put on the front, so they go right up to the front arch. You can just see the join there, look. But once it's painted, you shouldn't really be able to tell. And then over this side, similar thing. That join's a bit bigger because this, for some reason, this exhaust elbow is slightly lower. So that one, it sits on top of the deck plate. This one, I've had to cut a hole in it so that the pipe can go down in the deck plate ever so slightly. So a little bit different, but hey. And then I've gone around the step, so you don't see just a black space underneath. It is actually checker plated in. So yeah, done that. The work bar, I've flipped it around 180 degrees and I've wired the red lights into it, so they're all done. There is a Scania logo there, I don't know if you can see it, there it is. It's not going to be black, I'm going to get a silver one to replace it. The silver one that was on there was too high up, so the bar was obscuring it, so I lowered it. But I didn't have a silver one to replace it, so I just put a black one there. But what I'll do is when I get all the graphics for the truck, lots of little things, I'll go to stickies for them, mainly text and my logo. But I'll get a silver one of these, the same size, and I'll keep the black one on until I get the silver one, and then I can use the black one to position the silver one so he is central. So yeah, that will be silver. I'm still waiting for all the bits from Miro. I haven't heard from him for a couple of weeks, so I'm hoping he's busy making everything. But of course I'll get the perimeter kit from him on there. Step lights, low bar marker lights, with the spotlights in it, visor, and a couple of extra spotlights to go up here. In terms of the grille, I have put the, on the top piece, I put the new mesh in, which is just metal pieces stuck on the back, so that's the top one done. The bottom one I haven't put that piece in because I'm waiting for the spotlights to arrive, so I know they're going to have to go through that inlet where my fingers are, so I don't want to put the grill in until I've got the bar, because then I can drill the holes for the bar when I've got it. So yeah, that will all be drilled and that will go in here obviously. I've marked these areas because I'm tempted to put a couple of SMDs in that, one blue and one orange. So the orange ones will flash on a wigwag or something, and then the blue ones will just come on with all the other blue lights. I think that might be a cool idea, so I'll mark where they are so I can do that. I've got a light box on the way to go up here. I did have one in my spares, but it was too big, so I've ordered a slightly smaller one to go there. Hopefully just sit on top of the visor like I showed you in that picture in the last video, and I put a spotlight and a beacon each side. I'm tempted to take these three off and move them on top of the box. I think that might be a cool idea. I've got a sunroof now, and I've got the plate that goes in that hole. So that's all sorted thanks to Scania Dave. And then I've got to get 5 lights to go across the top here. I'm going to get them from Adam at Model Lighting Solutions, so I'll order them next week. So they're going to go across the top. So we'll have 3 on the box, and then I'm going to keep these ones in place, so there'll be 5 going along that level and then 5 going along the top. So yeah, that's where I'm at. I've also now got a cab latch, as you can see. Well, you can't really see. You pull this spring handle and the cab releases and then it tips up. Now the beer unit is in, it's not mounted, it's just sat there in a minute because I've just started to monkey around with a bit of wiring, but I have actually got it to start up, to make sounds, and to actually drive. So the beer unit install has started. None of the lights are currently put on it, but I will keep chipping away at that and it's running on my Paladin radio, which it wasn't originally going to, but the Spectrum radio, I forgot how limiting that thing was, so I quickly gave up with that and just threw it on my Paladin. So I'll show you more of that when I've got more of it wired up. But yeah, it runs and drives, tag lift works, got sounds. I just got to get all the lights wired up, but of course I need them all first. So hopefully I can get all this kit from Miro pretty quickly, or sooner rather than later, then I can crack on and get most of that installed and wired up. But yeah, getting there. Just, you know, need the bits from Miro. I want those infills. And then Ian, the legend at IDW, he messaged me the other day because he watches the videos, and he's ordered the wheels for me and tyres from his suppliers, so that when I can pay him next month, they'll be ready, sat there in a box with my name on, basically, so I can just immediately get them, which is fantastic. So we're going to go standard profile on the tag. This is actually a hex hub, and then the rest of them was pretty standard. So yeah, and then we're going to get the silver wheel nut cover or donut ring, whatever you want to call it, on the front steer axle. So I can paint that silver. Hubs will be blue, possibly with a silver dot in the middle, I'm not sure yet. And then of course Michelin's all around. It's going to look really nice. And then it's basically just a case of painting a few bits and bobs, and then some stickers and a lot of wiring. But yeah, little update for you. I haven't done too much this week, but I'm chipping away at it. And hopefully, might not be a video next week, I'm not sure. The next video, I want all the Miro parts here, so whenever they arrive, I will get them on and film for you. So I don't know when that's going to be. Hopefully sooner rather than later, but yeah, that's going to look nice. And then I'll get my light box as well, and we'll get all that sorted. It's going to look good. But anyway, until then, thank you for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.